Good afternoon, fellow Toastmaster and guest. Welcome to the online meeting of speakers community. I am pleased to be your Sergeant at Arms. In this online meeting environment, there are few instructions that we follow. I request you to rename yourself. All Toastmaster can prefix TM to their name, and guest can prefix guest. I also request all the speakers and role holder to prefix their roles to their name so that it is easy to identify. I can give you 10 seconds for this activity. All speakers are requested to do quick audio video check before they start their speech. Tech host will confirm on the setting. I would request you do not type in the chat box when the speaker is speaking as it disturbs the speakers. You can use the private chat to provide feedback. You all are requested to keep your audio on mute in case you aren't speaking. Please refrain from unnecessary movement if your video is on. Please turn off the video in case you need to do so. Do not click on the share screen unless your speech or role required you to do so. You can display hi-fi or namaste when taking over or leaving from your role. You can connect to the TechMaster in case you have a technical glitch. If you are a speaker, then please ensure you pin the timer and confirm the same is visible all the time. This meeting is being recorded. In case you have any reservation, please let us know. You can network during the break and after the meeting. Let me share the mission of the club. We provide supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skill, resulting into the greater self-confidence and the personal growth. I welcome Presiding Officer Toastmaster Monica, who is a firm believer that the network is a net worth. It is not only help you for your personal growth, but also help you for your professional growth and connecting with a meaningful connections. I hand over to Toastmaster Monica to take you through the further proceeding. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rupal, for opening the wonderful meeting with our mission of the club. So it's her first time role, and all the best for your role for today's meeting, Toastmaster Rupal. And thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. Without any further delay, let me open the today's meeting. Welcome to the Speakers Community Toastmaster of the Club meeting number 114 meeting. So guys, I have one question for you. How many of you believe that together we can achieve anything? Great. Even I believe that together we can achieve anything. I basically belong to joint family. So I know that if anything comes up and we face any difficulties, then everyone stays strong and support each other so that we can face any problem and overcome it with any problem we can achieve and overcome it at any cost. So recently, actually, even I faced one thing that at the club level, we had a successful contest on the 8th October, and that time I realized it's not about the home only, but anywhere, at the office, at club, even at friend circle. If you have any issues or if you have any problem or challenges, when you come together and try to solve it, you can achieve it. So thank you everybody for the support and for the conducting very well contest on 8th October. So now I have one announcement for you all guys that we are having our area conference on 29th October. It's in person as well as we can attend it online. So I'm requesting you all to take the roles and participate. And there is a one award, James Award. To qualify for that award, the club members need to attend the conference. At least 5 members has to attend. 5 members have to attend the conference to qualify for the James Award. So I'm requesting all the members from our club to take the participate and take the any role that is possible for you. So, okay. Toastmaster Rupal, do we have any guest? Okay, we are not having any guest today. So now let's move ahead to the session. So please join me in welcoming the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Gaurav Swami. When I asked him what's the favorite quote and why, he responded that his mantra for the life is that live king size, because every moment is precious gift and you want to make the most of it. And you guys can see he's already there prepared with interesting theme to guide us for a 2 days meeting. So welcome Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Gaurav, and now I'm handing the session to you, Toastmaster Gaurav.
Thank you, Toastmaster Monica, for that wonderful introduction. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the warm welcome. It's truly an honor to serve as the Toastmaster of the day on this special occasion of Durga Ashtami. I wish you all a very happy Durga Ashtami and a pre wishes for Dashera. As you can see, my attire is all festival, as I am already into the celebration mode for Durga Ashtami. So, before we dwell into our theme, attitude is everything, let's take a moment to familiarize with the structure of Toastmaster meeting. As you may know, Toastmaster meeting typically comprises of 3 main segments. The first session is for prepared speech. The second session is table topics. And the last but not the least, we have the evaluation session. Now, let's start with the introduction. I would like to introduce our role player for today. Please welcome grammarian for the day, Toastmaster Rita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav. Just wanted to confirm that am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take a note of any misuse of English language as well as the outstanding usage. As the grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce you the word of the day and the phrase of the day. For today, the word of the day is resilience. So resilience means to recover quickly from difficulties. So let us see how we can use this word. So I'm going to introduce two sentences. For example, her natural resilience helped her overcome the crisis. She has shown the great resilience to stress. So this is all about the word of the day. Now, the phrase of the day is stay on your toes. Stay on your toes. That means to play close attention and be ready to act. So this is all about today's word of the day and phrase of the day. With this, I would like to encourage you all, everyone, that please use the word of the day in your speeches. And thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rita, for explaining all what is your role. Let us come to the timer of the day. Toastmaster Ravindra. I request Toastmaster Ravindra to explain her role.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Gaurav. Greetings, everyone. As you all know, one of the skills we all Toastmaster learn in Toastmaster meeting is to track the time. So for that, you have to deliver your speech in the strict time schedule. As I am responsible to keep track of time throughout the meeting. So I will show there are three sessions during the meeting. First is the speech section. As we have two speakers for today's, one is delivering her icebreaker speech. For that, I will show the green card at 4 and yellow card at 5 minutes and red card at 6 minutes. And for the second speaker, Ajay, I'm going to show the green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. And for the evaluation section, for the speech evaluation, I will show the green card at 2 minutes and yellow card at 2.5 minutes and red card at 3 minutes. And there will be 30-second grace period for all. And for the table topic section, there is a time limit 1 to 2 minutes. So I will show green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1.5 minutes, and red card at 2 minutes. So there will be 30-second of grace period for all. I will change my screen. So I request every speaker, evaluator, as well as the table topic speaker, kindly pin me during your turn. So I shall present my report whenever I will be called upon after the meeting, during the meeting. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Gaurav.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravindra. I hope everyone is now well aware with the timings and are set to deliver their speeches. And now, before we begin with the prepared speech session, let's explore the theme of the day. Attitude is everything. I would like to take you all to a little journey. Imagine you are in a jungle. And also, think back, you are in school. Why I'm saying so? You might ask. Well, because I'm going to ask you some questions which you will feel like going back to schools. So let's start. I would like every one of you to participate in this. So my first question is, which is the fastest animal in the jungle?
Cheetah.
Right. You are right. It's cheetah. that that asks for the second question. Which is the heaviest animal in the jungle?
It's elephant.
Great. The third question. Which is the longest animal in the jungle?
It's giraffe.
You all are right. And the final one in the series. Who is the king of the jungle?
It's
Lion.
lion due to his attitude.
Yes. Answer, as we all know, is the lion. But if you stop thinking about it, the lion is not biggest, heaviest, strongest, or fastest animal in the jungle. So why lion is considered the king of jungle? I'll let you know in some time and keep you thinking over it. But now let's us move to prepared speech session. I would like to call upon Evaluator 1, Toastmaster Pooja, to explain about the speech of Speaker 1, Toastmaster Pooja. You are on, yeah.
Hi. So I'm evaluator for our Toastmaster Shefali. So she's going to give her icebreaker speech. It is for the first time she's going to speak in the Toastmasters. So all the very best, Toastmaster Shefali.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pooja.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pooja. Now I invite Toastmaster Shefali to deliver her speech as icebreaker speech, and our topic is decision. Over to you, Toastmaster Shefali.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. I request please put the timer on spotlight. I'm seeing the blue card right now. Please change it once so that I can, confirm. Yeah, thank you. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As you know, I'm Shefali. I have been born and brought up in Durg, Chhattisgarh. I live in a close-knit family, considering which involves my father, who is a lawyer, my mother, who is a teacher, my sister, who is a student of engineering, along with my grandparents. I did my schooling from Durg only, and after that I pursued my BTech from National Institute of Technology, Raipur, in mining engineering discipline. Right now, I'm working as an assistant manager at ACC Limited, which is a part of Adani Cements, and I'm located at Durg, Chhattisgarh right now. I love to read books and to draw, along with listening to music whenever I get time. So, guys, life has provided me with many opportunities, but the lessons which I got at the time of my college life what turned out to be biggest change in my life. Let me tell you an incident which happened with me. It was last week. I watched a movie. The name of the movie was Mission Raniganj. It was a movie based on an incident which happened at a coal mine where an underground coal mines get inundated. So when I was watching that movie, right now I remember a scene of that movie where the people who were working in an underground sees that water is leaking from the walls of underground coal mine. and they panic. They shout, "Mind mein chasnala hui gava hai." That literally translates to chasnala has happened to our mind. And the situation creates panic among all of them. They are running for their life. They come out and all that thing happen. But the main thing is, have you ever heard about chasnala? Are you wondering what chasnala means, what chasnala is? Don't worry. I was at the same situation just like you back in my engineering days. I still remember when I heard first time about chasnala. It was in my third semester. My professor of underground coal mining was taking up his class, and suddenly this topic pops out like chasnala. My professor asked us a question like, "Who among you, all of you, knows about chasnala?" And many of my classmates did raise their hand, but I did not. Cause see, mining engineering is taken up by two kinds of people. First kind, who have any relative working in any mining industry, and the second kind who belongs from a city which is famous for mining industry or have any mining industry. I am not a part of either of them, so I did not knew what chasnala is, what mining is. I didn't knew nothing. So I was very curious, like what happened in chasnala. I did ask my professor, like, can you please explain us what is chasnala? Then he told us that in 1975, an underground mine in Chasnala, that was a coal mine, gets inundated with water, and 375 people working there at the point when at the time when mine gets inundated, all gets drawn and everyone was killed. No one was, able to come out safely. I did hear 375. It shocked me to the core. I was a person who has taken up mining, not knowing anything about mining. So it was too much for me listening to that. And then for a moment, I realized that what a dangerous field mining is. I did second guess my choice about mining. I remember my counseling days when I went for counseling to accept my seat. The professor there asked me two things. Like, I am seeing the first girl taking up mining here. Why are you choosing mining? I was very polite with him. I was flabbergasted by the question. The question was for me was like, why did you choose to wear a shirt instead of a sari? The question was like that for me. So I was very flabbergasted and I told him politely that, sir, I am interested in mining, so I'm taking up mining. Then he asked me, okay, fine, but you have not chosen whether you want to go further in counseling. The counseling happens in 7 stages, and I got mining in my first counseling only. So he was very curious. Then I told him like, give me some minutes. I just called my father. I asked him like what to do now. He told me, you decide, it's up to you. You have to live through it. So you decide. I just kept the phone and I was like, I was so confused what to do, what not to do. Then I decided let's just take up mining as a career option. I was not knowing anything about mining. I was very new to mining. And at that time, back to my class now, I was second guessing my choices, like whether I should change my field, whether I'm in right field. And then I on that day, I was sitting in the front seat and my professor was just in front of me. He looked at my face and my classmates' face. He told us just 2-3 lines. And he told us that, don't worry, mining is safe. You just see more people get killed in a road accident than in mining incident. So don't worry, mining is safe. Then I felt relieved that I've chosen right field. So the main point of my topic is take decision, whether right or wrong. Just take a decision. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shefali. That was a wonderful speech, I must say. Now I call upon evaluator for the second speech.
Waiter Toastmaster Gaurav.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt, but we will be having standing ovation for Toastmaster Shefali since it's her icebreaker speech. So please have a round of applause. Over to you, Toastmaster Gaurav. Please continue.
Thank you, Toastmaster Monica, for reminding that. Now I would like to call upon evaluator for speech 2, Toastmaster Rekha, to introduce and provide the details about speaker 2.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav. Am I clearly audible and visible? Okay, thank you. So my target speaker, Toastmaster Ajay, is giving his level 1 project 2 speech today. The purpose of this project, level 2 project 1 speech. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify his or her primary style. The purpose of this particular speech is for the member to share the impact of his or her style on others. Timer, please note the timing is 5 to 7 minutes. I wish all the best to the speaker. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rekha. I would like to call upon second speaker, our Mr. Toastmaster Ajay, to deliver his speech. Toastmaster Ajay, over to you.
Can I confirm I'm audible and visible?
Yeah.
The speech title, did you share the speech title, Gaurav?
Yeah. So Toastmaster Ajay is going to deliver a speech on what is my communication style. Over to you, Toastmaster Ajay.
Can I start, timer? Communication is like a thread connecting these two classes. When I pour water into the first glass, it flows through the thread and get collected in the second one. The sender is the first class, thread represents the medium of communication, and the receiver is the second class. The speed of pouring and thread condition reflect on the speed, quality, and effectiveness of that communication. If the thread is well maintained, the message flows smoothly. But if not, the misunderstanding creep in. And to remove those misunderstandings, guys, what we need to understand? The 4 different types of communication styles, which are direct, analytical, supportive, and initiating. But wait. There is a different fact which I'm telling you today. A human is made of a body and a soul. But I'm different. I'm like an alien who have 4 souls within me. Whenever I snap like this, the 4 souls will come one by one. Let me call the first soul. Hey guys, I'm your direct soul, Toastmaster Rita. Why don't you choose the presentation mastery pathway from the next year onward? You know why I'm saying this? Because I'm obvious, straightforward, and clear. And I don't beat around the bush at all. It's time to call the second one. Hey guys, I'm your analytical soul and the VP of the Vice President of Education. I want to deliver a speech on my communication style next week. Please arrange 100 people in the meeting. You know why is that? Because moreover, I'm an analytical person. I want more feedback. I love data and numbers and the specific language. And feelings and emotions are not cup of my tea, by the way. Let me come up with a third one. The third comes supportive. Hey guys, I'm your supportive soul who will be supporting you at every moment. I know some of you and my evaluators came late in the meeting, but don't worry, you got delayed, I think, because of some of your work. There I'm supporting you. And let me come with the last one. Hi guys, I'm your initiating soul. Here, I love to initiate something. So I'm a sociable person, and energetic, enthusiastic, and moreover, love to initiate something. So these were the four different types of soul who helped me to explain the different communication style. But you must be wondering what's my communication style. So let me tell you through a small story, which is gonna be an interesting one. So the story started in a train where I was going from my hometown Nagaur to Jaipur. I sat on the seat and I was waiting that okay, if someone is coming in the train on the next opposite seat of me, that should be a amazing person. At least I can talk with her or him. After 5 minutes, a beautiful girl entered in that couch. And I got flabbergasted to see her. She was exactly like Taj Mahal, by the way. And I was, looking at in surrounding, every girl, through the jealousy was putting the lipstick. And every boy, in the manner of impression, doing like this. Just to see after looking at that girl. So the girl sat opposite to me. I struck the conversation. You know what happened after that? After striking that conversation, she told her name. Her name was Christy actually. And the story started with the name, the introduction. And then it went to the liking of MS Dhoni. And then it went to what she doesn't like at all, which was actually Karela. So through that instant, after that we talked about politics. We talked about Toastmaster actually also, because she didn't know at all about Toastmaster. We talked about different like things, go what government job is, what private job is. And after 3 hours, she got impressed actually by me. And after that, we said the numbers to each other. And right now, you can congratulate me for that because we are in both in relationship right now. And 3 days ago, that girl's parents, brought a proposal to our home for the marriage. So a conversation which started with a hello can end with a marriage proposal. And through whole this story, I get to know, what my communication style is, which was initiating. I'm the sociable person, fun-loving, who is energetic and interest and who love to initiate something. Because keep remember, guys, if you initiate a conversation with a hi, can end with a marriage proposal. And one more thing, if you give some time to communicate with the people and learn what communication is you are making people feel more valued and understood. In the end of the day, people don't remember what you said, people don't remember what you did, but people do remember how you made them feel. Through the snaps, I and my soul inside me go to know what our communication style is. But we all are wondering, what's your communication style? Would you like to share with us what's your communication style? Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ajay, for that wonderful speech. And I got totally involved with your different types of soul. And actually, everyone here, the way you showed your communication style. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, before we proceed, I would like to call timer for the timer report for both the speeches.
Yes, the both speaker are eligible for the voting. I will share the detailed report at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Can we have the voting now? Kindly confirm if we have captured the votes. Okay. So let me return to the question which I left you all with. Why lion is considered the king of jungle? Actually, most of you guessed it right. It's because of its attitude. Even though lion is not the longest, fastest, heaviest, its attitude what sets it apart. You can have all the power, knowledge, skill, beauty, but without right attitude, you won't get very far. Think about a scenario where a lion and an elephant stand face to face. What do you think elephant will be thinking of? What thing elephant is thinking of when he see a lion in front of him? Can anybody guess?
If he attacks me, I can kick him.
Sorry, Toastmaster Shefali.
If the lion attacks the elephant, then the elephant can kick him because he is very large than the lion.
Okay. Any other answer? Okay. So okay, let me ask it like this. What the lion is thinking of when he see a elephant standing in front of him?
Big creature.
Or not?
Sorry.
Whether should I attack him or not?
Yeah, you both the answers were very close. So let me put it like this. Actually, most of the time, elephant will think that this is a danger and I should stay back or run away. Somehow it is a danger for me. While what lion will think? He will think of how I can attack him and make him while dinner or lunch for the day. Right? The lion is much smaller in size, but the attitude he has to attack and make the elephant its food. This is the difference of attitude. The attitude which is elephant is carrying, which is the heaviest animal of the jungle, and the attitude the lion is carrying, who is not having height, length, or weight, but his attitude make him that person, that animal from whom everybody is scared. I would like to share a wonderful quote from one of the renowned author and teacher, Charles Swindoll. He says, "The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on my life. It will make or break a company, a church, or a home. So, it's attitude which can make or break a huge empire, a company, a person, or a town. It's all depend on attitude. Now let us continue with the next session of our agenda, table topics. I would like to invite Toastmaster Monica to lead us with the table topic master session.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Gaurav. So, welcome, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Today, I am table topic master for the day. First of all, let me call timer to guide us upon the table topic timing guidelines.
Yeah. Thank you, table topic master, for inviting me once again. Yeah, for the table topic session, I will show green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1.5 minute, and red card at 2 minutes. And after that, you will get 30 seconds of the grace period. All the best to all of you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Sorry. So, thank you, Toastmaster Ravinder.
Yeah.
So, this is an impromptu speech session of Toastmasters meeting. It is an interesting session which gives you a chance to Toastmasters as well as guests to sharpen their listening, thinking, organizing, and speech delivery skills. I can see the raised hand from Toastmaster Shefali. Just a second. So I requesting all the speakers to use word of the day, resilience, and phrase of the day to be on your toes. So now we have our speakers ready. I call Toastmaster Shefali. So Toastmaster Shefali, the topic for you, how can you, Toastmaster Shefali, how can a smile and a positive attitude make your day better? How can a smile and positive attitude make your day better? Toastmaster Shefali. Please confirm the timer is visible to you.
The timer is visible to me.
Okay, great. Over to you.
How can a smile and positive attitude make my day? That's the topic.
Yes.
When I heard this topic, the first thing that came into my mind is meeting with my boss and meeting with a kid. I'll give you comparison, okay? If I meet my boss and my boss is always in a serious mood and he does not smile much, even if he's smiling, if we see any subordinate coming inside his office, he will stop smiling, he will make a poker face, and I will be on my toes at that time. I was like, what did I do again to receive this kind of face? The mood gets worsen, he does not smile. And if I compare, for comparison, I meet with one of my nephew. He's a 5-year-old, and meeting with kid, they give innocent smile. All of your mood, which is bad mood, gets thrown away, and you are in good mood. Suddenly, you are cheerful. Just by seeing their smile, you feel so happier. Like, come what may, I will face it. Just let them come. Just spend some time with a kid. the time, the smile, and the attitude changes your whole mood. That is all. Thank you so much.
Great Toastmaster Shefali. Well said. So now let's move to the next speaker, Toastmaster Pooja. Toastmaster Pooja, what can you do when you are feeling sad or negative? What can you do when you are feeling sad or negative? Toastmaster Pooja.
Thank you, Toastmaster Monica. So what I generally do when I am sad or I'm upset, because it generally happens in every week once or twice, due to like family, due to relationships, or due to office work. So what I generally do is I pen down all my thoughts. Like I have my personal diary and it's kept here only. This is my diary. So I generally put down all my thoughts here, and then I work upon, like, I find out the reason why it's happening. Is that in my control or in the other person's control? If that is not in my control, then I try to avoid it and I try to do something that is in my hand, what maximum I can give. And if that is in my control, then I take the preventive steps or the corrective steps so that the same thing will not occur again. So what I can suggest everyone, if I am being asked, that the best solutions that you can find is by yourself only. If you want to discuss it with somebody else, then trust the other person, like the person who is for your own benefit. So the best thing that I do is I pen down my thoughts and I find the solutions. Thank you.
Great Toastmaster Pooja. It's the best way, I think, to deal with negativity and feel whenever you feel sad. So let's move to the next speaker. Great Toastmaster Dheeraj. Hello, Toastmaster Dheeraj.
Hi, am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible and visible. So I have a topic for you. Toastmaster Dheeraj. Toastmaster Dheeraj, how can we help keep the earth clean and safe for everyone? How can we help keep the earth clean and safe for everyone? Toastmaster Dheeraj.
Thank you, Toastmaster Monica Mane. Topic given to me is to keep the earth clean and to give it for the next generation. So nowadays, all of the countries in the world are focusing on shifting towards renewable energy so that we can minimize the use of fossil fuel. And India is one of the country, and we have given the target that by 2070, India will become the net zero carbon emission country. How we can do it? Because almost 60 to 70% of pollution to the environment is given by the usage of fossil fuel. And how we can reduce the usage of fossil fuel? By using nuclear energy, by using solar energy. So you can see that India is working on installing new nuclear reactors in a phased manner so that we can shift our energy generation focus from the coal to the nuclear energy. So this is the one thing. Second thing is on the hand of individual person on the earth. Like right now, it is the last day of Navratri. And we during Navratri, what we do, we worship the goddess Durga and we maintain the cleanness of the house. In the same way, what we can do, we can start cleaning the surrounding areas, like where we are going to play the dandiya or something like that. We can clean those areas so that the nearby areas are clean and refreshing, and we can enjoy as well small steps to, from our side for the cleanness of the environment. Thank you. Over to you.
Very well said, Toastmaster Dheeraj. During the Navratri, it's best way to keep our environment clean as much as possible, and it's a great advice to all of us. Thank you, Toastmaster Dheeraj. So now let's move to the next speaker. Who would like to be our next speaker? Toastmaster Ajay. Thank you, Toastmaster Ajay. Toastmaster Ajay, what's a good way to make new friends? What's a good way to make new friends? Toastmaster Ajay. You're on mute. You're not audible. No, can you speak something? You're not audible. No, not yet. No. I think you can remove your headphones. Yeah, you already done. Can you say something? No, not yet. I think I will come back to you. So let's move to the next speaker. Sorry, Toastmaster Ajay, but please, I will come back to you later. Toastmaster Rekha. Toastmaster Rekha, would you like to be a speaker?
Yeah, sure. Am I audible, visible?
Yes, you are audible and visible. So Toastmaster Rekha, how does being a good helper make people happy? How does being a good helper make people happy? Toastmaster Rekha.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Thank you, Toastmaster Monica, for this wonderful topic. How does being a helper make people happy? Actually, I've always been a helpful person, and I think it started while I was in school. I had a friend who was extremely helpful, and she was always there for me whenever I needed anything. And at that time, I think I did not understand the real value of it. But as in when I grew up and I met other people, I realized that being helpful to someone, and when you have someone who helps you, can really make a difference in life. And I think that also resonates with the topic that you gave before about being a friend and how to make a friend. I think the most important thing you can do to be a friend, to befriend someone, is to be a friend. And to be a friend is to help someone. When I joined Toastmasters, like almost a year ago, I had no idea about public speaking and I was not very great at it. But the community that I had and the people who were selflessly able to help each other. Like today itself, there are so many people, and Toastmaster Avinash, myself from other clubs, help coming together in a community and just interacting with people. I think that is the whole essence of helping other. It not only makes the other person happy but also makes you happy to be part, to be able to do something and be a part of this community on a whole. So I think I would urge all of you to give out your helping hand to whomever possible in whichever way possible, not for that person but for actually yourself, because that will definitely make a difference in your life. Thank you, and over to you.
Very well said, Toastmaster Rekha. Absolutely. What you give, that only you receive. It's a great said by someone. So that's the thing. So can I have one more speaker? Distinguished Toastmaster Avinash, would you like to be a speaker?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. So, distinguished Toastmaster Avinash, why it is important to listen to what leader says, why it is important to listen to what leader says, distinguished Toastmaster Avinash.
Thank you, Madam Table Topic Master. I don't think so. It is important only to listen to the leaders. To listen, period, is very important, because unless you listen, you need to understand, you won't understand what exactly is happening. Now, I was a very bad listener, which suddenly had a very bad effect when I got married. Because until that time, my mother used to take care of me. And even if I didn't listen to her, she was okay. My father used to be very sarcastic, but he also gave me some leeway. But when I got married and I did not listen, it had repercussions. Like, there was a time where my wife told me that I had to take care of a particular chore at a specific time. And like being a man, if you are a man and if you are a woman, you should know that a man only listens 25% of the time out of the 100%. And out of that 25%, the understanding is only 5%. So the Toastmaster Ravinder agrees with that particular thing. So great, thank you so much. But the idea is that at that point of time, I said yes. I nodded, but it did not register. And that night, I remembered the purpose of my life, because the biggest fight which happened, and I understood that, okay, why listening is important. Listening can help you with relationships. Listening can help you build great things. Listening can help you understand the other person and help out. I had listened to all those topics which you have shared, and I believe if all the table topic speaker did not listen to what you say, they might not have given such great answers. So I think listening per se is very important, and we should actively listen and try to understand and then respond to things. Try it. Thank you, and over to you, Madam Table Topic.
Very well said, distinguished Toastmaster Avinash. I think it's a great motivation to be an active listener. Can we have Toastmaster Ajay?
Let me clear. Am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, finally.
Great, Toastmaster Ajay. So here is your topic. What's a good way to make new friends? What's a good way to make new friends? Toastmaster Ajay.
Okay. So fellow Toastmaster, firstly, a very good afternoon to all of you. And there is no any special way, okay, I can give you some tactics and you can apply and you can make a lot of friends. Not really. But I have 3 things which I apply whenever I talk to a stranger. If I'm starting a conversation, I bring a huge smile on my face and I say hi to that person. Then follow up with a small, personal questions, like where did they come from, where his or her family come from. There onwards, I break the ice of that conversation with that stranger. Then follow up with some questions regarding her family, his family, whatever. And also I maintain some, tactics which I can tell you. Pay a unique compliment. I pay unique compliment to the people so that people don't forget me at all. Let's say Toastmaster Monica is smiling. So I can say, Monica, you have an amazing smile. Will that work? For me, not really. Instead of that, I will say, Toastmaster Monica, I can feel your nose is smiling. Now your cheeks are smiling. Now your forehead and you as a personality is smiling. So this compliment, Toastmaster Monica will not forget at all, I think. So there onwards, she is not a stranger to me now because I paid a unique compliment to her. And in the last, when I'm maintaining that conversation, I I know being in that conversation. I'm not just using my phone and just saying I can multitask. Not really. I just being in that conversation and I make eye contact and I talk with that person only, so that I make him feel more valued, at least that I'm not wasting her or his time. And I think maybe after that, she or he will become friend of me or not. I don't know really. Who knows, right? But still, I know that surely that person will keep remember me, and maybe other instances we can be friends as well. Who knows? Over to you, TTM.
Great Toastmaster Ajay. It's a great way to make friends. Definitely, I will try. So with this, I say it's the end of table topic session, and let's have the timely report from Toastmaster Ravinder for all the speakers. Over to you, Toastmaster Ravinder.
Yeah, thank you, table topic master Toastmaster Monica. All the table topic speakers are eligible for the voting. Yeah.
Thank you. So can we have a poll at this moment? Great. Requesting Zoom Master, please launch the poll.
Is it visible?
Yes, now it's visible.
Monica, you are on mute.
So sorry. So thank you everybody for participating and having a wonderful session. Now I would love to hand over the session to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Gaurav.
Thank you, Toastmaster Monica. That was indeed an engaging table topic session. And I would also like to thank all the participants for those wonderful speeches. So as we nearing to the end of the session, let us reflect on the theme, attitude is everything. Let us remember that our attitude is one thing that we can control, and it can make a world of difference in our lives. The way we approach and show resilience to the challenges, success, and even failures is largely shaped by our attitude. So as we move forward with the final session of our meeting, the evaluation session, let us keep this theme in mind. I would like to welcome General Evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Avinash.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. And I see a great attitude in you. You shared a very nice theme, and we were all on our toes, trying to get everything and internalizing it. So this is a general evaluation section. It has 3 different sections, subsections in it. The first one will be the evaluation of the prepared speeches, then the role player reports, and finally, the overall evaluation of the whole meeting. So this particular section is very important. Feedback is very important. And if you are resilient enough, you will become a good speaker because of this feedback because of this section, and that is the mainstay of any Toastmasters meeting. So let's start with the first subsection. Let me call upon Toastmaster Pooja to evaluate Toastmaster Shefali's speech. Let me remind the evaluator that the time is 2 to 3 minutes. 2 minutes green screen, 2.5 minutes yellow screen, and 3 minutes red screen, followed by a 30-second grace period. Are you able to see the screen, the background of Toastmaster Ravinder? Toastmaster Pooja? Yes.
Yes, I can see.
Over to you, Toastmaster Pooja.
Thank you, General Evaluator Avinash. Okay. So what a resilient decision. I was on my toes throughout your speech. I'm still thinking, Toastmaster Shefali, whether I would have been able to say yes to the counselor. It was a bold decision. So let me start. You started with a great smile, a beautiful smile. And you stood up and gave your speech. That was a very good decision, being your icebreaker speech. Also, initially, you confirmed the cards. What are the cards? That was a very good move because you confirmed whether you would be able to see it or not. Because you were standing, all your hand gestures were visibly, very clearly visible. So it was also a great point. And you understood the audience, and therefore you gave the background of the Chas Mala. So that shows that you understand your audience very well. You narrated the whole incident so fluently that we all were feeling that we were at that chair with the counselor. We were on the call with our father. We were watching that movie. So you were very well narrative. You chose a very daring job. So that is a very good point about you. You used a phrase, shirt instead of sari. That was a very good phrase to highlight the contrast between the two things. We all were feeling very inspired by your story. So this shows you have a very you have a very good skill to narrate the stories. I would congratulate you for your icebreaker speech because you really break the ice. Lastly, I would just give you 2 points where you can improve in future. First is the topic that you chose was a decision. Like you could have added an adjective to it, like the bold decision, like the decision that took a change that turned my life. Like this, you could have done. The second thing is you could have started your speech with a question like, what is the boldest decision that you have taken? And then you could have come to your own points. Otherwise, you were very great. Thanks a lot. Over to you, Toastmaster Avinash.
Thank you, Madam Speech Evaluator. And the speaker, the ever-smiling Toastmaster Shefali. Let me give my set of a little bit of suggestion with respect to icebreaker. See, icebreaker has 2 distinct objectives. The first one is to introduce yourself to the club and the members and to understand the basic structure of public speaking. The first introduction yourself. Now, I came to know about your father's profession, your mother, you have a sister, okay, and you did engineering, and then the difficulty and the struggle with one decision to go with that particular mining, engineering in mining or not, right? As a club member, I would want to know more with respect to what is your father's name? Do you have any friends, right? Names are important, right? To connect with people. Okay, so who are you as a person? I know that, you are resilient, right? Because you wanted to leave something, you recovered, you came back, you did all those things. It could have been added to that particular story, more introduction, so that people know you better, okay? The other part is the structure, the opening, body, conclusion. Okay, you had a good opening, you had a decent body. The conclusion was rushed because suddenly you understood that, oh, timer card, red card is already here. Oh my God, what to do? Finish it. Okay, abrupt ending. Okay, what will help you is to draft your speeches. I draft my speeches word to word. So 6 minutes is 600 words. 6.5 minutes, you can go till 650 words. Practice it with the timer so that you know how to start, where you will get the transitions, where you go from opening to body to conclusion, and you will not be rushed at the end because you exactly know when you will be ending the speech, right? So these are a few things which you can work upon, right? Kudos to you. Congratulations on your first speech. Let's have a huge round of applause for the speaker. Now, coming to the speech evaluator, Toastmaster Pooja. Toastmaster Pooja, as an evaluator, first of all, you need to read the purpose statement of the icebreaker, which you did not. Okay. So you need to, there is an evaluation sheet, which was not shared by Toastmaster Shefali and which was not read by Toastmaster Pooja. So you need to share first, the speaker has to share, and the evaluator has to read the purpose statement, right? So that is important. With respect to evaluation, you did a decent evaluation. But as an evaluator, always focus whether the objectives are met or not. That is the first thing that you need to focus upon. Okay. So there were things which were missing in the objectives itself, right? So you can work on that particular. Kudos to you. Good evaluation, good start. Let's go to the next one. The next speech was by Toastmaster Ajay, and let me call Toastmaster Rekha to deliver the speech evaluation. Over to you, Toastmaster Rekha.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Communication is a bridge between confusion and clarity. And today I want to congratulate my target speaker, Toastmaster Ajay, for taking his first step on crossing this bridge. I really liked your speech. But first, coming to the purpose. The purpose was to learn about different communication styles and identify your primary style. And I think you have appropriately ticked both the boxes. So kudos to you on that. Now, there were a lot of good points about your speech, but let me point out the things that I loved the most. The first was the use of prop. You started with this cups and threads and gave a very perfect and beautiful analogy about communication. That was very thoughtful. I also loved how you used your body language, the precise and practiced gestures at particular moments where you were talking about the snaps or the hand in the hairs or the lipstick that actually brought life to the speech. But the part that absolutely stood out for me was the way you delivered the speech itself. The speech objective was to talk about communication styles, and you chose storytelling, which is actually the best method according to me, because that will help you connect with your audience directly. When you talked about the snapping or your own personal story, that actually made us read your connect with you on an emotional level, and you also beautifully laced a humor throughout the story. I would also like to point out that in the end, you ended with the audience interaction question, which was actually a very witty callback to your own initiative style of communication, leaving with a question that initiates a conversation. So very thoughtful and witty writing. Kudos to you on this speech. Now, there are some snaps which can help you transform this speech to another level. The first that I have is pause a bit more. The speech was excellent, but I would have loved to wait and have some time for myself to grasp some of it. While you were talking about the 4 characters, I would suggest pause in between each of the character. That will not only give you time to change the mode, but also give us as audience the time to absorb each of the information that is coming to us. The second recommendation I have is have some play with your voice. Now you had ups and downs, humor, and expressions in your speech, but the pace and the pitch was actually kind of bit monotonous. I would have loved to have heard a different voice for each of the different 4 types of your souls. That would have had another layer of interest and amusement to your speech. The last point that I want to point out is that while you had discovered and identified your communication style, which is initiative, I would also love to know what are the disadvantages of it. That might not be the ideal communication style in all kinds of situations. Have you are you aware of that, and how are you going to deal with situations like that? That could have been a great point in your speech. In conclusion, the purpose was met. Great use of prop, amazing body language, story and humor, with little bit more pauses, voice modulation, and talking about the other side of the style. You can definitely take the speech to another level. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you, speech evaluator Toastmaster Rekha. Kudos to you, Toastmaster Rajay, for ticking the boxes. There were two boxes, right? One, the styles, and your style. Okay. I love the way you started the use of prop. It was unique. Also, the four souls. Okay, it was something, and I was so happy for you that you found your life partner with your communication style. So kudos to you, right? Now, as an audience, what the evaluator shared, the last point, I would have wanted to know that. See, with respect to communication style, why do we need to know about communication styles? Now, you shared about there are 4 different styles, okay? And they're, how do they actually converse? If you could have had the conversation between a direct one and an analytical one, and how there is miscommunication, okay? So that would have given me more, enlightenment with respect to, oh, if that person is analytical, I need to use certain statistics in my own. Now, I married a psychotherapist, right? And I am a trainer. Okay, so in order to communicate with her, I had to learn psychology. Okay, so that is the communication. There was a communication gap, right? So I would, as an audience, would love to know how, situations can help you, okay, mold your different communication styles. Okay, what are the cons, as in, what are the disadvantages if, of the initiative style? You told about the advantages. Everything was round the advantages. What are the disadvantages? So that is something which you can focus on. Also, in speeches, it's one of the greatest ideas to close the loop. You started with the prop of communication. Can you end with it? Can you do something to bring it back in the end and close it with respect to the communication style? Can you connect your prop to the communication style instead of generic communication? So that is something, are a few points which you can ponder upon. And the speech evaluator, fantastic evaluation with respect to giving the speaker the much needed positivity, the strengths, okay, the commendations, and good recommendations. Only one point with respect to how you can improve with respect to the evaluation is the third recommendation should have been the first recommendation. Okay, so what is the most important thing? Content is the king. So if you can work on the content first and then the delivery, right? A strong content can, help people a lot. The audience will be convinced. Even if you don't have a great modulation, but you have a good content, still people will listen to you, right? So the content comes first. So if there is some issue or some challenge with the content, the evaluator should point out the first priority should be the content first, right? So that is the one thing. Otherwise, everything done. One more thing, as evaluators, commendation, recommendation, commendation, and summary. Summary is important, which the second evaluator did. Toastmaster Pooja, you can also work on the summary. Okay, what was 1, 2, 3 good points, 1, 2 areas of improvement. Thank you, and all the best. Right. So thank you. Let's have a huge round of applause for both the speakers and both the evaluators. Timer, may I please know the speech time taken by the evaluators, please?
Thank you,
And
general evaluator.
in fact, tell it for everyone, because now we'll start the second section. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Let me start from the speaker first, Shefali. She took 6 minutes 27 seconds to deliver her speech, and Toastmaster Ajay, our second speaker, he took 6 minutes and 30 seconds. If I talk about table topic speaker, our first speaker was Shefali again, and she took 1 minute and 31 seconds. And Toastmaster Pooja took 1 minute 8 seconds. Toastmaster Dheeraj took 1 minute 22 seconds. Toastmaster Rekha took 1 minute 39 seconds. Distinguished Toastmaster Avinash took 2 minutes 19 seconds. And Toastmaster Ajay took 2 minutes and 11 seconds. If I talk about evaluators, then the Toastmaster Pooja took 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And Toastmaster Rekha, she took 3 minutes and 17 seconds. And all were eligible and all were good. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Timer. Let me now call upon the grammarian for today, Toastmaster Rita, to share her report. Over to you, Toastmaster Rita.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Avinash. So first of all, I would like to congratulate for using word of the day, resilience, to Toastmaster Avinash and Toastmaster Gaurav. Again, the phrase of the day, on your toes, is used by Toastmaster Shefali and Toastmaster Pooja and Toastmaster Avinash again. So it will be very interesting if all of you could try to use that word. So that's about the word of the day and phrase of the day. Now, coming to the grammar of various role players like presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, speakers and evaluators. First of all, I would like to share about presiding officer. So the word used is to take the participant. That can be a two participant. Now she used the word, she used welcoming. So it can be used like welcomes. Then the pronunciation live. So live it can be live live. Then she was using the word guys over and over. So we are on the Toastmaster platform. So I request to use a fellow Toastmasters. That is about the presiding officer. Now coming to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Gaurav. So there are a different, I would like to first share the good words used by Toastmaster Gaurav. Those are pre-wishes, then face-to-face, lion mindset, attitude to attack. So indeed, so these are the few new words which I heard today. Now the opportunity to improve is, the first is celebration mode. He pronounced like celebration mode. So it is celebration mood. It should be celebration mood. So second is familiarize. So it's again related to pronunciation. So it should be familiar. It should be familiar. So let's us, the word, it should be let's, only let's, not let's us. Then to explain speech, this can be told like to introduce next role player, like that. And he used the word heaviest animal. He would have said that largest animal for elephant. So that is about Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Gaurav. Now coming to role players. So in our role players, it's about timer Toastmaster Ravinder. So she was saying 1.5 minutes. So I would like to suggest that it should be described like 1 minute 30 seconds. Then speak section. She said describe like speak section, but it is not that. It should be speech section. Then she said, only 2 points about the timer. Otherwise, it's very well done. Thank you, Toastmaster Ravinder, for the timings. Then after that, I'm coming to speaker. So speaker Toastmaster Shefali. So she introduced new words or in her speech. That is a chasnala. I think we all of us heard first time that word. Then the counseling. These are the not frequently used words, but today she used these words that I want to highlight. and there is a scope of improvement. So she said a pronunciation grandparents, so it should be grandparents. She said at the time of college life, so it can be improvised. In my college life, she can say like that. And then I did know nothing. She said that I did know nothing. It can be said that I didn't know anything. Then career. She pronounced the word career. It is career. So this is about speaker 1, Toastmaster Shefali. Thank you for the wonderful speech, icebreaker speech. Congratulations for that. Now, about evaluator 1, Toastmaster Pooja, I must say she has a good command on English, and I am very much impressed with her English. And there is no comments for evaluator 1, Toastmaster Pooja. Now, it's about speaker 2. So the new words I heard it's not a new words, but yes, in the speech, like it was not expected, alien and initiating soul. So he described everything, taking the word soul, which is very impressive. And then scope of improvement, he said, wait. So I suggest that say wait and give pause. So that is my recommendation. And then he described that coming opposite seat of me. So he would have said on the opposite seat while explaining. Then about pronunciation, he said marriage. It should be marriage. So that's about speaker 2. And yes, of course, it's a wonderful speech and excellent English and everything. The evaluator did the evaluation, so I'm not explaining again here. Now the evaluator 2 of Toastmaster Rekha, she is also she also has a good command on English, but still only 1 or 2 points I would like to highlight here. So the good phrase he used is a witty writing. So that's the good one. I like that. And layer of interest. So these kind of usage of words make speech or evaluation interesting. So this is about evaluator 2 Rekha. Now coming to table topic. In table topic, Toastmaster Monica, I would like to say about her that she said, great said. So it should be said that great quote by someone. So this is a suggestion. Then coming to speaker 1, table topic speaker 1, Shefali. So she said, gets thrown away. So for mood, she was explaining that mood gets thrown away. It should be mood change. Okay, that's it about. And Toastmaster Pooja. So again, good words, pen down, corrective, occurrence, preventive. These are engineering technical words. So I like that. And pen down is a good one. And then speaker 3, Toastmaster Dheeraj. So Toastmaster Dheeraj was explaining about environment, but while listening that, I feel that he would have used the word sustainability. So it covers everything. That's the only one suggestion. And cleanliness of environment, that was the good usage. Then speaker 4, Toastmaster Rekha. Toastmaster Rekha has a good command on English. So the good words used is essence, urge. Then speaker 5, Toastmaster Avinash. So he used actively listening. And then speaker 6, Toastmaster Ajay. So the good phrases used: being in conversation, unique compliment, and overall it is about the grammarian report. Thank you everyone, all the speakers and role players. And I would like to hand over to General Evaluator Avinash.
Thank you for such a detailed report. I was just waiting when you finish the report. So let's go to the overall evaluation of the whole meeting. Even before the meeting started, there are a few things which need to be shared with the XCOM. The agenda needs to be there. Okay, even if you make a basic agenda, see what happens is it will give the timer also the responsibility to tell us that, oh, this section is, we are going overboard with the time. Okay, or we are within the time, or we are 5 minutes faster than what we should be, where we should be. So we don't know exactly, it's 2 hours, 1.5 hours, when will the meeting start, when will the meeting end. So agenda needs to be there so that you have a structure to the meeting. Okay, also our counter, if you don't find our counter, give the responsibility to the grammarian, get him. So the point here is that if you check the box, it's good. Okay, because then people in the meeting will get some input with respect to filler words also, apart from the grammarian report, right? So try if you can find individuals. If not, you can give multiple roles. If people are capable enough, they will be able to do justice to both the roles. So for smaller clubs, it is difficult, I understand. And this being the festive season, we need to understand and try to get that. So that is the suggestion to the XCOM. The meeting started right on time, so kudos to each and every one of you. The presiding officer and the sergeant at arms did a fantastic job. The sergeant at arms, Toastmaster Rupal, I believe, doing the role for the first time, and she did it quite well. She checked all the boxes with respect to what sergeant at arms needs to do. Started the meeting, gave us pointers with respect to the hygiene. Then she also introduced the presiding officer with a good quote. So kudos to you. Let's have a huge round of applause for the Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Rupal. With respect to the Zoom master role, there are a few suggestions to Toastmaster Rupal. What can be done? See, when you are in Zoom meeting, the spotlighting and removing of the spotlight is something very important. Right now, I am always in the gallery mode because I love to see all the people. But people who are there in the, or if you are seeing the recording, people who are spotlighted will be seen. And if the right person is not spotlighted, I will be like this and the voice will be coming from somewhere else, right? So it becomes very awkward. So you will need to understand that when to spotlight, whom to spotlight. That is the thing which you need to focus upon. Otherwise, you did a fantastic job. You did it. You just need to be more proactive with respect to when to add, when to replace, and when to remove. Okay. Let's have a huge round of applause for the Zoom Master's role also. It is one of the most important roles. And good job with respect to polls and everything. Let's come to the presiding officer, the president of the club, Toastmaster Monica. She did a great job with respect to giving some tips and tricks on what we need to do. She also told about the contest season and what can be done is, as a presiding officer, you don't welcome people, you declare the start of the meeting first. Okay, if you have a gavel, the hammer, you just bang it and say start. I declare the start of the meeting, and at the end you declare the end of the meeting, right? So that is the job of the presiding officer. Also, you did a fair job with respect to the presiding officer trying to find out if there were guests or not. So kudos to you. Let's have a huge round of applause for the presiding officer, Toastmaster Monica. I'll come to the Toastmaster of the day later because it's a bigger role. Let's come to the timer. Toastmaster Ravinder. She did a great job and she's always ever smiling. Thank you so much for making all our days. Now, I cannot be great with compliments like Toastmaster Ajay, but you did a fair job with respect to the timer. A few pointers with respect to timer. When you are sharing about your role, you don't have to say about each and every speech. Okay, you just have to say, okay, the minimum qualifying time, the midpoint of the qualifying time, and the maximum qualifying time with the grace periods with respect to speeches and whatever the time it may be. It can be 4 to 6 minutes, it can be 5 to 7 minutes, it can be 10 to 12 minutes, depends. But when you use this verbiage, it will be much better. You can show the transitions while sharing. You can show the transitions in the background or how it will be, so that the speakers know that, oh, I have to watch the background of the time. Okay. Other than that, there is one more point. Though it is good to tell that, you know, I will present my report at the end, but the speaker timing is necessary for the evaluator. Okay. So if you don't give that, then I might not know as an evaluator that, okay, did the speaker make the most of the time or not. So that particular information will be good for the speech evaluator. So for speakers, you can say, for table topics and for the evaluators, you can do it at the end. Okay. But good job. I love that. Okay, you were in front of the screen, and the screen, it was all seamless. Thank you so much. Let's have a huge round of applause for the timer. And coming to the grammarian, one of the biggest reports I've ever seen, Toastmaster Rita. It takes a lot of patience from you and from us to listen to you. But see, remember this. Whenever you are on stage, okay, there is something called as don't stay more than you're welcome. Okay, so the expectation for a grammarian is 3 minutes report. Okay, your report was more than 10 minutes, right? So that is the first thing we should know as speakers. Okay, whenever we are on stage, there is a certain expectation by the audience. If we stay for more than that, then people will switch off. So I believe the first few sentences people would have known or heard. Then I saw all the videos going off. Okay. So you need to understand that it should be crisp. What is the most important thing? What you can say is, I have noted down everything about everything, but I can share that report personally with. If you want, you can connect with me. I'll share that. But the most important is this. Okay. So it's very important. Okay. Also, as an R counter will take names. Okay. Because we don't care about R's and Ums. Okay. As you know, I also keep on using a lot of fillers. But grammarian is a touchy subject. Okay. So when we, in any meeting, when we share the good points, we take the names. But when we share the improvement points, we don't take the names. We just say that, okay, one speaker said this, but the pronunciation should have been this. Okay. So समझने वाले समझ गए हैं वो उनको, you know, you have to focus on that कि they understand it. Okay. When you put people on spotlight, then, you know, this is a supportive environment. People might get maybe hurt because they know, you know, it's not that they don't know. But if people point out in front of a lot of people, it becomes very difficult. Just share what, okay, not the names in the grammarian. In our counter, share everything. Okay. Okay. So good job. I admire your intent. I admire your resilience. I admire your courage, and I admire your patience. The only thing is the role requires a little bit of crispness with respect to timing. Kudos to you. Thank you so much for being what you are. Just remember the role next time. Thank you so much. I've already shared about the speakers and the evaluators. So kudos to you. Keep on doing the job. And I came to know about Toastmaster Pooja being the first time speech evaluator. I am so sorry. I thought you had taken evaluation before. Good job. Keep on doing evaluations, you know, and keep on giving speeches. My ratio is 2 speeches, 1 evaluation, or sometimes 1 speech, 1 evaluation. What happens is, when you give speeches, you come to know the elements of the speech, how to deliver. When we evaluate, sometimes we come to know, oh, I should have done that in my speech also, right? So it's a good habit to have a good balance between the speeches that you give and the evaluations that you deliver. So more speeches, more evaluations. Keep on doing a good job, Toastmaster Pooja. Kudos to you. Now let's have a round of applause for everyone. And table topic master, Toastmaster Monica, did a fantastic job. She checked all the boxes, right? Why we need to do table topics, LTOD, tick. Word of the day, tick. Idiom of the day, tick. Okay, call the timer, explain the tick. So all that done, and she called around 6 speakers today. So fairly good job done. One small suggestion with respect to table topics, if you can use statements instead of questions, it will be much better. I'll tell you the reason why. With questions, I will answer the questions. If I am very courageous, then I may deny. But in a statement, I have the ability to agree with your statement or disagree. But in a question, it is very difficult. So when you use statements, and usually if you see in contest, everything, there is statement, not a question. Okay. So use statement so that I can agree with the statement or I can disagree with the statement, and both are important. Okay. Because when you debate, you sometimes disagree on all the points which you should agree, right? So that is a good way. So that is the only suggestion. Good job. You kept on. And the best part is, after every, attempt, you gave something and you agreed that, okay, how we can, which is a good tactic of listening skills. So kudos to you. Good job, right? So let's come back to the main role, the table topic master. First of all, I would like to compliment Toastmaster Gaurav. Very nicely dressed. He was up to the occasion. He was leading, and he had the jacket, and he's, I don't know if he's ready to play Garba or not, but he was there. So great, good attitude. You had a nice theme. Though we know about the story, the way you said it, the way you took time, and I understand that, and it was very good. A few things with respect to Toastmaster of the day, which are very important. Now, Toastmaster of the day is the master of the ceremony, or is the, in Hindi we say Sutradhar, right? So what you need to do is, you are not the pearl, you are the string of the pearl. Moti ka har hai na? So you are the string which keeps all the pearls together. So your job is not to shine, your job is to keep everything together and make the pearls shine. Who are the pearls? All the role players, all the speakers, everyone, right? So the introduction of each and every one was missing. You need to introduce each and every one. You know what happens when you introduce people? Okay. Say, for example, this is Avinash. He loves to talk, and he keeps on talking. So he is going to be the general evaluator. Let's listen to him. Okay. And if you say that, okay, Avinash Singh, he has spent 7 years in Toastmasters, and he has a rich experience, and he's here, and he's a distinguished Toastmaster, then people might say, oh, he might have something which I'm ready to learn from, right? So same way, Toastmaster Ravindra, the president of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters, right? So it gives some certain credibility to the person, right? So introductions are very important. Even before the speaker is on stage, when you introduce, then it gives credibility to the speaker, right? That's point number 1. Then yes, whenever you introduce the speech or the speaker with respect to prepared speeches, the format is name, topic, topic name, or name, title, title name. So it should have been Toastmaster Shefali, decision, Toastmaster Shefali. That's how you introduce the speaker, and then the speaker takes over, right? So it's very important to share that particular aspect. And the same goes for the table topic master also. Name, title, title, name is how you share it, right? So all in all, it was, I believe, a good meeting. I enjoyed myself, though I was, I had switched off my camera for some time. But I was on my toes, observing each and everything. So don't worry about it. And last but not the least, I would like to congratulate each and every one of us today, because today is a special day. You know why? We are celebrating the 99 years of Toastmasters, and today is happy birthday, Toastmaster. Okay, so let's have a huge round of applause for the Toastmasters fraternity who has given the chance for all of us to come together and speak to each other, and hope we come to the century soon and have a grand celebration. Okay, so thank you everyone for listening intently, and I'll give it back to the Toastmaster of the day to take it, conclude the meeting and share it with the presiding officer. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, General Evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Avinash, for that detailed evaluation report for the session. This will definitely going to help us to improve to the next level. Before I conclude, here are some tips maintaining some positive attitude and right attitude. Actually, the tip number 1 is stay open-minded and adaptable. Embrace chances as opportunity for growth. Surround yourself with positive influences. Fourth one is practice gratitude daily. Fifth is to maintain a can-do mindset. And sixth one is my personal suggestion, to go with a book which is Attitude is Everything by Jeff Keller. It is a wonderful book and it will change the way you look your life. At the end, I would like to thank you all for your participation. You all were on your toes to participate throughout this meeting. Let's remember, attitude is everything, and your attitude determines your altitude. Thank you. Over to you, President of Club, Toastmaster Monica.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, for the wonderful theme of the day. Attitude is everything. And special thank you for Toastmaster Avinash for detailed general evaluation. Definitely, we will work upon all the recommendation and suggestion. Now we have remain with a couple of polls. I request Zoom Master to launch the poll. Toastmaster Rupal, I request you to launch the poll for the best evaluator.
One option is only available, like best able topic. Okay, 1 minute. Best evaluator, na? See, now it's appearing.
Yes, it is visible.
Visible. Yeah. Okay. Everyone is participated, no? Because I can see 8 total.
Yes.
11. Okay.
Yes, we can end the poll.
1 minute. Yeah? Just give me a second. Okay. Shall I go for the next poll?
Yes. Yes, we can launch the poll for the best auxiliary role player.
Sure.
And requesting all to vote for the best auxiliary role player.
Will I go to next?
Yeah, we can launch the
please.
next poll. Yes.
I think best role player is I'm launching here.
Yes. Let's have a poll for the best role player. Great. Thank you, Zoom Master. Please ping me once the certificates are ready. So meanwhile, we can, meanwhile we can connect with each other. So Toastmaster Dheeraj, it's been long time to see you. How are you and how was the today's session?
Yeah, it was a great session. I can see everyone was enthusiastic and the speakers was very good. And new members are there. Almost all the members are new except Monica. And it was a fantastic session.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dheeraj, for joining us today. Now let's move to Toastmaster Ajay. Toastmaster Ajay, how was the session? I would love to hear from you.
Audible, guys?
Yes, you are audible.
It was out of my expectation, even that, I haven't attended online meetings a lot because, moreover, I'm from Jaipur Toastmaster Club, so it's an offline club. And so it was I must say, it was, great session and I enjoyed it and I learned a lot of things out of it. And whatever the feedbacks which I got here, I will be surely applying in my further speeches. Yeah. And surely in upcoming meetings, I will be there. Don't worry. Over to you, Monique.
Toastmaster Ajay, always welcome to our club. And we also love to have you here. So grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Rita. Sorry, Toastmaster Dheeraj, you were saying something?
Actually, I have seen Toastmaster Avinash sir earlier also, but I came to know in the internet that he has started something called influence. If you'd like to share something that what is all about influence in training influence for all of us, because it will benefit all of us to know what it is, his intention with this influence, training influence, I think. Sir, are you audible? Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Your voice is very low. I heard that you are asking about what I do, I believe, right? Okay, so
no. Actually, training influence.
Training influence. Yeah, training influence is see, I am a solo proprietor, a solopreneur, an entrepreneur who works basically on communication and coaching on different skills. So I consult with companies and I also help individuals reach their goals with respect to communication, leadership, skill building. So you can say this is my firm, and I help people to be better, right? So I'm a trainer, coach, and that's my bread and butter. So I speak a lot at Toastmasters, and I listen a lot when it comes to coaching and helping people to grow in their career and in their personal life. So that's what training influence is all about. It was started in the pandemic, just before pandemic, and then the pandemic struck. So yeah, that's something about training influence. Thank you so
and
much.
In weekend you are helping clubs to grow.
Sorry.
And in weekend you are helping the clubs to grow, giving good.
That is something which I do. So I'm a mentor to a club. I also I'm associated with this club too closely, and I'm also part of two different clubs. So there are a lot of clubs which I keep on going And to Ajay, he's there already. So it is the best place, online clubs. You can go anywhere without visa. So I keep on traveling around the world, right? Paisa waisa nahi lagta, seedha. Just go there. You are a Toastmaster, right? So this is something which you can do. And I will urge each and every one of you to, go to different clubs, because then you will understand the culture. Because, when you go the south side, then they have the general evaluator who introduces the role players. Okay, so there is something different. When you go to Sydney, they start with table topics, they don't start with prepared speeches, right? So there are different ways in which, and if you go to Bahrain, it's different. If you go to Georgia, it's different. So attend, भैया free में मिल रहा है यार, तुम लोग क्यों नहीं जा रहे हो, right? So just go and attend, and you will be able to the main purpose is to improve, right? You'll be able to improve multiculturally, just not in India, right? So all the best to you. Thank you, and over to presiding officer. Sorry to take your thunder for some time. Please continue. Yeah.
No, not at all. I always love to listen you. So I hope you got the answer from distinguished Avinash Toastmaster Dheeraj. And
yes, thank you.
we also have a networking session after the meeting. So let's move ahead with the certificates. I request Toastmaster Rupal to share the screen. Wonderful. So we have the best table topics goes to distinguished Toastmaster Avinash.
Oh, I thought Ajay was better. I learned so much from Ajay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Avinash. So here we have next.
Oh, we have a tie. Yes.
Guest speaker,
Guest speaker.
Toastmaster Ajay. Toastmaster Ajay.
Thank you so much, guys.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Ajay.
Thank you so much.
We can go ahead. Yeah. So now here is a girl who break the ice today. Toastmaster Shefali, congratulations on breaking ice today. Please accept the certificate.
Thank you.
I think I couldn't see you on camera. Okay, so let's move ahead with the certificate. It best evaluator, and it goes to Toastmaster Rekha. Congratulations, Toastmaster Rekha. But she drop out from the meeting. I will share a certificate later. Congratulations, Toastmaster Rekha, once again. We can go ahead with next certificate. Once again, best role player goes to distinguished Toastmaster Avinash. Thank you so much for a wonderful evaluation. Please accept the certificate for the best role player. We can go ahead. Best auxiliary role player goes to Toastmaster Ravinder, the timer of the day.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Toastmaster Ravinder, for a wonderful job today.
Thank you, everyone.
Now with this, are we done with all the certificates, Toastmaster Rupal? I think yes. So now we can go. We came to the end of the meeting. So now I like to end the Speakers Community Toastmaster Club 114th meeting end. And thank you, everyone. Thank you.